Well, I'm a fourth generation dairy farmer on one side and third on my dad's side. Well, I head out the door at 3 o'clock and
I just roll over and hit the button.
Yeah, I'm usually back around about 8:30 and then from there it's...
Well, we normally have breakfast together and
Yeah.
talk about what's happening for the day, and sometimes Ray will stay in and we'll do a bit of paperwork or whatever needs doing. And then, yeah, normally, Ray, you head off again?
Yeah, head off and, usually it's back at 6:30. So,
Are you coming for lunch?
Oh, sometimes, yeah, coming for lunch.
Everyone's involved. The boys are older.
They chip in.
Yeah, they're good. They're all very good. What they are doing on the farm is also, we see the direct result with the milk production and everything, because Ray wouldn't be able to do it all if they weren't all chipping in. I want them to see, I think, that as a family, what we are doing today has an effect on what they see on the shelf tomorrow, and that there are people behind that product. It's not just a factory, or it's not just smart advertising, or it's not just
a mechanism for a company to beat the price.
Yeah, it's not about big companies making lots of money out of consumers. It's about the people that have made it as well, because I think that's been missed in a lot of farming produce. That whole thing of a farmer has been missed completely. Some people, they only need to drive an hour out of Perth, or not even that, and they're in Mundajong and there's still dairy cows there. They're not seeing that it's just a stone's throw from them what they're drinking off the shelf. I don't think so. I don't think they have any idea what
the consumer wouldn't know what quality from each state.
Or understanding the dynamics of the milk, like what the protein is, what the fat is, what the somatic cell count is. Our test results for our fat and protein are higher than a lot of states, and our somatic cell count, which is what you don't want very high in your milk, is the lowest in Australia and New Zealand. It means that you are getting the best quality, less affected milk that you can get probably in the Southern Hemisphere.
We've got a higher standard over here, and the standards, with that higher standard, we've got quality incentives in place so that to achieve those higher prices, that you're in grade 1, whereas the standard in Melbourne, for example, that's sort of set at our grade 2 standard. So, there's quite a big difference in the standards. So, yeah.
That it isn't just milk that's come from a factory, it's milk that's come from a farm that has real people behind the milk, and the decisions that we make as a family every day affect that product that you're getting from the shelf, and we put all our heart and soul into it every day, and that I think by buying locally you're buying that heart and soul.
That's pretty hard to beat, actually.
No, well, that's how I feel about it. I just think people really need to know that it is our heart and soul. It isn't all just happy like you see us now. I mean, we've had our ups and downs because...
Oh, we had a shocker this last season, so...
No, but even in our own relationships with us and the kids, and all finding the right amount of time together as a family is very, very hard when we're putting so much into producing this product.